everyone, this is Laura and welcome to my channel today. So, I hope you're all having a really great day. I can't complain. I figured today I would come on, share some projects that I made a few days ago. Also, have a little chit chat. It's been a while since I've it's been a while. Let's just say it's been a while. I'm not going to say it's been a while since I had some chit-chat, because I chit-chat in all my videos, guys. It's just who I am. I'm a chit-chatter. Anyways, had a lot of stuff going on, and I really wanted to get some Christmas and July cards done. I've seen a lot of my friends on YouTube, a lot of my friends get into the Christmas and July, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I just started making cards a few years ago. I am more of a layout maker. I've been doing layouts for years, and I love layouts. They are my first passion, and then after that is mini albums, and I haven't done one in forever, I know, and that's because of this whole card obsession of mine lately. I'm going to say for the last 2 or 3 years, I have really gotten, the card bug has really bit me. I don't know what it is. I was so intimidated by cards a very long time ago, and I wouldn't really make a lot of cards, and now they seem to be taking over my whole crafty life. I am not exaggerating. So much so that today, or rather this year, for the first time, I think it's the first time, I don't know if I did any last year. I don't remember if I did. If I did, I probably didn't make a video. I don't even remember. But I don't remember ever actively making Christmas cards in July. And I gotta tell you guys, at first it didn't make sense to me. I used to make fun of the people who did Christmas cards in July. I'm like, oh, Christmas in July? No way. It's the pool. It's the beach time. Enough talk of Christmas. It will be here soon enough. Please, people. So I used to get upset and I wouldn't do them. And last year and the year before, I noticed around the holiday time so much was going on in my life that I didn't make as many cards as I wanted to. I was a little bit more unprepared. I didn't get to make home decorations like I wanted to because I was too busy making cards. And it really, it overwhelmed me. And I wasn't as happy as I could have been. I was still happy. I didn't let it down. But I think you guys know what I mean. I wanted to be a little bit more productive, creating boxes and goodie packages. So I decided this year I'm going to try to do what everyone else was doing, and I'm going to do the Christmas cards. And the only thing is, I'm not doing Christmas cards just in July because of my hectic schedule and all my medical appointments of late. I'm going to give myself a break, and I'm going to do July and August. So you're going to be seeing me creating a lot of Christmas cards in July and in August. July is already gone. I did not post these videos. I did not load them as quickly as I thought I could. I've been having a lot of family over on the weekends, and it's been just, it's been just a little bit hectic at home. So I figured, you know what, I am going to be, I'm going to march to the beat of my own drum. I am just going to do what I want when I can and share it when I can. And if that means my cards get posted in August, then so be it. But you know what? At least I'm getting them done, and I won't have to worry about them come November and December, which, God willing, would allow me more time to do other things. So I'm excited. I'm happy and I'm excited. So that's the first thing I wanted to share with you guys. So that's what I'm going to be doing as far as cards go. I'm still going to play and make other cards, but if you see me posting a lot of Christmas cards that should have been posted in July and August, yes, Laura did not lose all her marbles, although that's questionable. She's just doing her thing. Also, I want to welcome a lot of my new subscribers, and I also want to say a big thank you to the subscribers that I do have who have been leaving comments. I am really, really touched by some of the comments that I read. And a lot of times I don't even think you guys got the right person or the right channel, to be quite honest. But nevertheless, I am so moved. I am so touched. And some of you ladies, your comments really, like, it's one of those, oh my gosh, that made me cry, or oh my gosh, she's so sweet. They really touch me in such a way you have no idea. I have days where I'm on top of the world, just like everyone else, and there are days that I am not even able to create. And I do have an illness where it's like that. I have really, really good days and really, really bad days. And on those bad days, when I start, if I can't craft, I'll sit down and, look at my comments, answer some questions, read my emails. And I am so moved and so touched. So I just want to say thank you to all those people that are just so supportive and sweet. It doesn't take or cost anything to be nice, but for some reason, out in the rest of the world that we're living in right now, a lot of people are forgetting that. And I'm just super blessed and super happy that in this community, the amount of love and support that I see, not only for myself, but for a lot of crafters. Yay to the people in this community, and yay to us. Yay to lifting and helping one another and sharing and loving each other. That's it. It just moves me in such a way, and I just want to say thank you for that. So enough of my chit chat. Another thing that I'm trying to do is I have been on a freeze. Jackie and I, along with some other friends, have decided to go on a no spending freeze for the summertime. I did start it a little bit later than she did, and I have to tell you, I'm liking it a lot, because now, the only thing that we are able to get, if we need to, is tools and stuff like glues, or if, like, let's say I run out of black paper or white cardstock, stuff like that. But stuff like stamps or embellishments or paper pads or stuff like that, yeah, we can't. We have to use what we have in our stash. Glue, that's different. That and paper, white cardstock, stamping paper, stuff like that to create stuff. But everything else, no. And I've been pretty good. I plan to do a lot better, and I am also loving the fact that it makes me shop in my own stash now and pull out what I would like to accomplish over the next 6 months of my project making. Is I want to pull items that I've purchased and still have not used, or items that I used maybe once or twice years ago and still I'm not using them. So use more and spend less, basically what everybody else is trying to do. So some of the items that I pulled out of my stash to create my Christmas cards was the Labels 41 dies by Spellbinders, and I do have the elemental one and the regular label one, and this is called Decorative Elements, and this is called the label one. And if you notice the difference between them, because they are both the same size, they work together. They were made to build and layer together. Is this one has all these little cut aparts on the inside of the frame, more ornate, and this one is just a plain nesting label set. So I use those. I also use this one, which this is one of my sets that I love, but for whatever reason I just forget to use it a lot. So this one's called Majestic Elements, and this is the one I used on my cards. And this one here, this one is the Fleur de Lis square. It's one of my oldest square sets that I purchased from Spellbinders, and I don't nearly use it as much as I should and would like, because I love, this is like one of my favorite square die cuts that I have. So let me share with you, after all that chit chatter and nonsense, let me share with you my cards. Oh, I also use my Diamond Dies branch dies right here. It's one of my all-time favorite of all my Christmas dies that I have, this right here, guys. Especially when you use foil paper. Oh my gosh. And it cuts beautifully. Beautifully. So let me share with you. I made 2 4x4 cards. Again, trying to do simple stuff. Quick and fast. One of the things that I don't use enough also is stickers. You know, guys, a lot of times I don't feel like coloring an image. I really don't feel like putting so many coloring details. I would rather just stick and paste. Stick and paste, stick and paste. So one of the things that I like to do is sometimes I may be in the mood just to cut out labels. And I'll sit down while I'm either watching the television or videos, or even doing things with the kids, like watching the kids do something. I'll just sit down and I'll take, let's say, these 4 sets, and I'll just sit down with all different kinds of glitter paper, foil paper, and white cardstock, Christmas color cardstocks like red, greens, and blacks, and I'll just sit down and color, cut, stick them in a big Ziploc bag, and they're good and ready for when I want to sit down and make cards. Another time I might feel like coloring, I'll just sit and color a whole bunch of Christmas images, and I'll just sit there and color. Another time I just want to create, and I don't feel like coloring, and I don't feel like cutting, and that's why sometimes having these things done ahead of time is a blessing, because for instance, let's say today after this video, I just want to sit down and make some cards. I can go into my little stashes, for instance, like this one right here. This is a die cut I just finished cutting out. See how many I have? I cut them out in blues and reds, pinks, whites, purples. And now, if I feel like making another Christmas card, I can use this. I have these little cut up parts, which are the diamond die holly berries and the holly leaves. I will sit down and create a card, and look, take this die cut, take those holly berries, I have a card. All I have to do is layer them, maybe do a little distressing, some inking, get a little sentiment, and you have a card. So sometimes I like to do that. I like to, it's what I call card prepping. I just do a lot of prepping, and depending on what I'm in the mood to do, and I will get it done. So enough of that, right? I'm sure you guys, I'm just sharing. You know what, I'm always in the frame of mind that there might be somebody watching this channel that maybe just started crafting or just started card making, and will hear what I'm saying and say, hey, that's a good idea, we should cut out, because that's how I get my ideas, from watching others. Was I always that smart? No. I've seen other girls do it. One of the ladies that I watched on, I think it was, I never can say her name. I don't know if it's Michelle or Nicole McCormick. I think she's on Lawn Fawn. She also has her own channel. When she was making assembly style cards, she just did that. She cut out all the stuff ahead of time and made all the cards ahead of time. And, you know, one day she might have just made the cards. One day she might have did all the cut parts. And then on the third day, she just lined them all up and did them assembly style. Now, I have not gotten that organized yet. I hope to one day. But like I said, that's where I get my ideas from watching others. And so I figured there might be someone out there that never would have thought of that, or just starting out and didn't think of it, and that's why I say everything, and that's why I talk so much, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, 4x4 cards. Cut them out of red cardstock. Use my pattern papers in my stash. Basic gray for this one, Kaiser Craft for this one, and these are just leftover pieces. I used some red cardstock to cut out my cut-up parts. For this one, I cut the labels 41, I think it was, out of the red cardstock, and this one was the Majestic Squares Elements. I also used some gold glitter, silver glitter paper, and gold foil paper. The stickers I have here, I do not know who made them because they were leftovers from some friendly mail that someone gave me. So I think they're Jolie's, but I'm really not sure, guys. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, love the stickers. I was going to use them. I had used some of them, and then I put it back, and then I took it out again. So I decided to put them on some cards and finally put them to some good use. So I have my Labels 41 layered, my Fleur de Lis in gold. I added some gold flat back pearls. Another thing I added, guys, I don't know if you see the green beading going along my die cut. That's this stuff right here. It's great stuff. If you have not tried this, it's called Liquid Pearls. And basically all this is, it's you can use this to paint, or you can use it on its own. It's like those Nouveau crystals, except it's pearlized. It's not a flat enamel look. That's why they call perfect pearls. And you can make them as big or as small if you have never seen this product before and this is your first time seeing it. I have a little piece of acetate here from a sticker. I just want to share with you. And you can also create these on acetate and let them dry. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this, but you see how it looks like a little Hershey's Kiss? Well, when you leave this alone and you let it dry, it will get really flat, but not completely flat. Just a little bit, depending on how big the dot is. These dots were extremely tiny. These were little teeny tiny dots going all around. And look how they, when they're completely dry, but they do have like a embossed feel to them. They're raised. They have a little texture to them. Love, love, love these. And if you have acetate, you can create these, let them dry overnight, and peel them just like you would the enamel dots or the Nouveau crystals. I can't say enough about my liquid pearls. I also use them to color with. You can put some out either on some plastic or some acetate, and grab a little brush. I have a piece of scrap cardstock right here, and with a wet brush you would just stick it in your perfect pearls. And let's say you have a little stamp image. What I love about coloring with these things, you could do like a watercolor background if you wanted to. What I love about this is that when it dries, because of the pearlized color, the shine and the shimmer on this is going to be so pretty. Also, depending on how you want to play with this texture, let's say you just wanted to do sort of a sponge effect with your paintbrush, like a faux finish type of thing, you can do that too. And when it dries, you don't have to like make it completely flat. When it dries, it will dry bumpy just like that with that texture there. So you can do it bumpy with texture, or you can do it flat, 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 and just keep going over it and make the color darker. I love perfect pearls. They're like so cool. Or you can also take a stamp image and outline. For instance, I have this little, even though it is a Christmas video, oh, you know what? I can do it with the Christmas tree here that I have. Yeah, better than. You can also take the liquid pearls and you can outline a die cut image or a stamped image. And again, like I said, guys, when these dry, they will dry with texture. And let's say you have a stamped image of some Christmas cookies and they will look like frosting. It will dry on your image. Oh, I'm trying to get this up. Here, you see that? The outline will dry and it will have that outline look to it, almost like frosting on cookies, if you will. So let's say you have die cuts of Christmas cookies, donuts maybe. It doesn't have to be just for Christmas. For those of us who are really into cupcakes and donuts, your stamped cupcakes and donut images, or your die cut cupcakes and donut images, you can make it look like it has frosting with these liquid pearls. There's just so many possibilities. I'm just sharing a little bit of some of the things that I do with them and why I love them so much. You can color with them, you can outline with them, you can make embellies with them, you can add them to your projects and give all kinds of details to your projects using these. Lots and lots and lots of great use for these things. So guys, that's it for me. I am going to go make some more cards. Yes, more cards. I have a few more videos to share, rather to make or to post. And I will talk to you all very soon. I hope that this has inspired you to start getting some of your Christmas cards done before the holidays. And why not make Christmas cards in August as well? It's not just for July. I want to thank all my friends for all their lovely comments, their love and support. Like I said, you guys are such a blessing. Thank you all for stopping by and for your patience with me. I hope that this inspired you and you got some wonderful ideas, and I hope to talk to you all very soon. Bye for now.